welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Same right. Season 24. So 30 left.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
What? 2-2. Hey, Ace.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. York's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First down throw for Lawrence. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
On the red.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, run! Run! This is hot. Here we go.
taking off. He'll try to get there.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, we're able to stop him short on first down.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
First down, Jaguars. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's got room to roam. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter, what a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Down and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. To throw is Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Carriquet.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to get down.
And mark them down up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Murray. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Murray. That one incomplete. Good job, Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
This one complete to Palmer, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 7. And the Jaguars first down.
That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey! Deuce! Two! Big Ace! Hey!
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Two! Hot! Hey! Easy, Quavo!
To throw again is Murray. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. And he missed it. No good, and this remains a 2-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now here's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. Look him up on a second down and 8. Now timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, 30 left. Son, go, let's go. 11, here we go.
Lawrence, he'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second touchdown of this first half.
The extra point is good.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Green. 2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. A pass complete to the tight end, Johnson. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7.
Come back. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hey! Hold on.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Hey, kill. Hey, run. 13 loop.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Jacksonville.
Have gun. Lisa 24. Go. 11.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Mitchell shooting. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Murray will throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Safe right. All right, let's go. Stop. Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Jaguars. First down.
30 left.
1st and 10 at the
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play.
11. Hey, go, cover.
Jaguars. First down.
To throw is Lawrence. To take this down to Chooten out of the backfield. And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
The RPO, that one is complete. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Trey Palmer, touchdown Jaguars. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Big ace. Easy, easy. Buzz. Hey. Come on. 2-2.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray going to look to do it himself.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Murray. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready? Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. He's still on his feet. And he's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sure. Green. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
On first down, Lawrence. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
19 more yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now it is first and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but for a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Third and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out wide, and he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit. Falls incomplete.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Hey.
On first down, it's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Giants.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw again is Murray. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term, run after.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Hey, son, 11 Hackett. 13 Luke. 11. Go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Gun. Rip, 20.
Second down, Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Giants.
On first down, Murray. Moving to his right. Off he goes. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Murray. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. York, good on the extra point. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
3rd and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down up past the 35. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We'll stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. Rolling right. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.